Hello and happy Easter. So this is going to be a very different lesson today in the fact that I'm actually going to show you some practical work. So I've got my drill and set ready here. I've got a workbench literally in my kitchen that I've set up. And I'm going to show you exactly what I meant in the PowerPoint last lesson. So remember before Easter I was talking to you about how to join different materials. And this was one of the key features, a screw. Now, I mentioned lots of different components that we're going to talk about, but first of all, I want to talk you through drill bits. So these are your standard drill bits. These are the ones that we use in school. Now, if you look very closely, they have a point at the end, and then hopefully you can see just on the edge here, so where my nail is pointing to there, you can see they have little spikes on the end. Okay, now what happens is that point makes a dint, and as it turns, it cuts into the wood and actually pulls the wood out once it's cut it. Now there are very special drill bits just for wood, and that's this. So if we look, these have a much bigger point on the end to really stab into the wood so it's not going to slip, and they cut through wood so much easier than these standard ones here. Now, I've got my drill ready, okay? And I'm gonna just drill a hole in this piece of wood here. So I'm gonna turn this on its side like so. Now, my drill is an electric drill, but it has the chuck, which is this here. Now, the chuck turns the teeth, okay? You should see some teeth just come out here, okay? And I'm now gonna put my drill bit inside and just tighten that like so. Now, there we go, there's my drill bit ready. So I'm going to come to my piece of wood, I'm going to make sure I've got some goggles on, and I'm just going to very gently squeeze the trigger, and down I go. Okay, so I've created this hole here. Now, that doesn't fit a screw in. Okay, you can see it's not going in. So what I need to do is I would need to get a screwdriver and then turn that. Now my screwdriver is actually this, which is something that can go into my drill, and I'll show you that later. But we know we need a countersink hole. The screw has a head on the end of it like this. Well, that head needs to go into the piece of wood or it's going to be dangerous. So we have this very special drill bit. This is called a countersink drill bit. Okay, and I'm just going to put this into my drill. So back on the side, you go there. Now my drill has this special lock button here, so I need to have two hands to press that down and to change my drill bit like so. Okay, so that's all ready. Now, my countersink drill bit is in place. So I'm going to put that into the hole I've just drilled, and I'm going to very gently drill. Now, you can see already that crater has been created. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my screw. I'm just going to test, is that big enough? Well, yes, you can see that fits into the crater. So I'm going to put my drill down for one last time, because I'm going to take the countersink drill bit out and I'm going to put the screwdriver head in. Okay, like so. So I've taken the screw is in place just like this and ready. Now I've got the correct screwdriver head in place there. That now fits into the screw, and very, very gently I'm just going to screw that down. Now what you can see is that is now sitting level. So wiping the sawdust away, I'm not actually changing it in any way, shape or form. You look, that is nice and flat. You see how that screw has gone into the wood. So I can rub my hand across there and it's not going to hurt. It's not going to cause me any harm. And that now sits nice and level. Okay? So that is exactly how the countersink works. I need to tidy all this up and put this all away, but I just wanted to explain to you all about the drill, the countersink, and the screw. Okay? Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll speak to you next week. Hope you're all keeping safe.